Hi guys, this is Quest-Based Videocast Episode 3, and today we're going to be talking about something that we mentioned in Episode 3 of the podcast, and that's the Tickler-File. It's a productivity tool. It's really more of a scheduling tool, and it's just a file that you visit once a day for maybe 2 or 3 seconds, find out anything that you've scheduled to review for the day. This is a digital tickler file. They normally come in you normally set it up with manila folders, and if you've ever heard the term 43 folders, or if you've ever paid attention to David Allen's Getting Things Done, they are both sort of tickler file, or they mention tickler files. But this is what it would look like digitally, so that I can do a screencast and show you what it is. So Link has Navi, who is proportionally more annoying than a tickler file, and I have this little fairy butterfly. For myself, this is my tickler file, so I'm going to open it up, and you're going to see I've got all the months here. So January through December, and one of the difficulties of a digital tickler file like this is that I can't actually change the order of the files. I can't drag and drop January past December. But if you do have a 43 folder setup where you have 43 manila folders in a row, that's the best way to do it. I do have one set up, and I wanted to do a video recording of showing you just what that looked like, but because of different technical difficulties I couldn't. So I did this. So it's a little bit different. What you've got is you go to your tickler file, and then you go to the current month, which for now is January. And then I have one folder per day left in the month. I'm going to date this video cast. It is Monday, January 16th, and the first folder I have is the 16th. I like the icons showed this way because I can see if there's something inside there. For instance, when I come back on the 17th, I've got nothing to do. I have a free day. My tickler file doesn't bother me at all. So I can just move on with that. But for this, today's the 16th, so I'm going to open it up, and I've got these two things. Record this video cast, and set up the Quest-Based YouTube channel. So those are projects that I've got scheduled for today, and those, when I come in first thing in the morning, my tickler file is going to remind me, if I've developed this habit, to check these files and to do them. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to move this file over to the next month. So I'm going to drop that in February. And so now I come back to the file tomorrow, and I start with the 17th. And as I go through the month, I get less and less folders until the 31st. Then I'm going to start with February. And because I've moved each of those files day by day, and they're all numbered, it's going to order itself correctly. So this is the tickler file for February, and I already have a task here on the 10th planned for my Valentine's Day date. So you can see what that is. The 16th, I would delete the projects because I'm moving them over to my inbox. So this would appear empty. Now, the implication here is that if you have a task that's given to you today in January that you don't need to worry about until April, you just stick it in April. And then if it's something like taxes, the April 15th, every year you have taxes, you'd come here, after you're done with all of the things in March, you'd come here, you'd have a couple of files, and you'd have the folders, and you'd take all the files that you have, and you drop them in the day that they meet up with. So for instance, I've got May here. Araceli's birthday present. Araceli is my girlfriend. Her birthday is on the 27th. So when I start May, I'm going to open the May folder and reassign all the documents in here to drop into different folders as they appear. She's born on the 27th. I'll probably drop this in on the 20th because I don't want to think about it the day of or the day before. I want to give myself a week. So this is just what a digital tickler file looks like. I actually have a tactile tickler file, actually 43 folders. And I just wanted to go over what this would look like and how you would use it, because we talked about it in the podcast and we talked about different ways to use it, and it wasn't something that was easy to describe in audio, so I wanted to show you guys. Anyways, that's the tickler file. Happy questing.